What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to give you a scenario of what would you do. You're driving with your two children in the car, you know, younger teenage kids, and you get to a stop sign or an intersection where two other people, gunmen, that don't know you, I guess it's mistaken identity, what have you, all of a sudden open fire on you with weapons. What would you do? Take off, turn to shield your sons, or, do whatever you feel is enough to survive, to just make sure your children weren't hurt? Well, this is something that really happened, except for this woman up here pictured. Aisha Goff. They're saying Aisha. I think it's Aisha Goff. Tragically lost her life in Houston, where I'm from. Shout out Houston. They had the kids. Yes, they're kids that did this. Just 16 and 17 years old. They had him in jail. They had him in front of the judge yesterday, and it left the family hurting. This woman was a mother. She had a husband. A lot of other stuff. Just tragic. I don't have my notes here, so I'm winging this. But guys, I want you to take a look at this news article, and it's sad. It's sad that we can't get along as black folk. It's sad that there's not a lot of male leadership out here, and it's sad that a child who understands the difference between themselves and an adult has no disciplinary conditioning now in their own head, to where when they want to do something crazy, they don't refrain from themselves because it's an elder there or somebody there that's, they should be acting accordingly in front of. Take a look at this sad story, and we'll come back and talk about it like we always do.
And we now know the gunman accused of killing an innocent mother in front of her two children are just 16 and 17 years old.
And according to investigators, Aisha Goff died while protecting her kids from bullets just over a month ago. And new tonight, her godmother telling ABC 13's Jessica Willey the arrests come with mixed emotions. Jessica.
Yeah, one of the accused killers just 3 years older than the victim's son who witnessed the murder. Aisha Goff's family relieved that HPD made these arrests, but saddened by the young ages of the suspects.
Why would somebody do this to her and in front of her two kids?
Even a month later, the circumstances surrounding Aisha Goff's murder are puzzling, and arrests shed no more light.
We have no idea why this was done. She did not know her assailants.
Mr. Blanks, you are charged with the first-degree felony offense of murder.
17-year-old Leishan Blanks, appearing in court this afternoon, is now charged with murder. According to Houston police, he and a 16-year-old juvenile accomplice fired upon Goff's car at this West Houston intersection on February 23rd. The mother and two of her children, ages 13 and 3, heading home. Her 13-year-old told family she shielded him from the bullets.
Aisha was very outgoing. She was lovable. She just, lit up a room.
Gladys Pratt Seahorn is Goff's godmother and a local pastor. The 37-year-old wife, mother of 3, and healthcare worker was a vocalist in her church, she says. News of the arrests, teenagers, is bittersweet.
I'm happy that justice is prevailing, but it saddens me to know that these are teenagers.
According to the Harris County District Attorney's Office, the juvenile offender homicide rate has increased by 76% since 2021. Police have not released a motive, but we do know from court records that Blanks was under supervision for a prior felony at the time of the deadly shooting. Tonight, he is being held in jail on a $150,000 bond. Goff's husband caring for the 3 children. Seahorn says the entire family committed to making sure they know who their mother was.
It's up to the family. that we will continue to show them and tell them about Mom.
All right, guys, that's the story of Miss Golf. May she rest in peace. And this is a pattern. It's like the younger are swallowing the old whole, and these are the people that you need to help guide you on your way to a successful life. And we're wiping each other off the planet. We're losing our youth at the hands of our youth. Losing our older people at the hands of our youth. You know, when people act erratic and they think they're in their own mind and things like that, it makes them so easy to control. Most of these people that are doing this stuff think they're in control and they're not. And they're missing valuable time by chasing the false narrative of being a tough guy, being a gangster, and all this other stuff when the rest of the world is passing them by. And then when the hands on the clock align with your, with your thinking to where you want to grow up, you're 35, 40 years old. And your grind time in life you've lost. So what are your options? Going back and forth to prison because of frustration and being envious of other people that have done the work and don't have time to help you become a man or help you get on your feet because everybody else is already set in their ways and moving forward towards their goals in life. And that's the thing. Everybody's goals is different. So this herd mentality and following behind somebody else is not real. It's not. I'm going to give you an example. When I came out to Houston, I was what? I'm 51 now. I've been here 16 years. So that makes me what? 35? 34, 35 years old. I met a guy in a shelter when I got here, when I was in that homeless shelter, right? I'm a veteran. He's not. Now, me and him get along. He think I'm a cool guy. I think he's all right guy, Misery loved company. Every time I get up, I had a set schedule of meetings I had to go through because I was in the homeless veteran program. He not a veteran, but he following me around all day. I'm like, bro, I'm in here getting the government ID card from the VA. Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know how to handle it out here. I know how to this. I know how to that. He just following me all day, bro. Your path is different than mine. And I said something to him. Do you know he got angry at me? If you ain't want to hang with me, say you ain't want to hang with me. We're not school children. And a lot of you guys out there know there are people out here right now that have this wanna-be best friends mentality and follow you around like we're teenage boys in school. Everybody has their own path. It's not saying I don't want to be around you, but I can enjoy your friendship better when we're both doing what we have to do. We both live in the same shelter. I'll see you tonight. Do your thing. And then as I grew and went and got a job and he didn't, animosity brewed to where, like he said, I thought I was better than him because I don't have time for him no more. Yo, we have serious problems out here and a lot of us refuse to grow up. And this is not just us as black folk. This is a common problem in America, period. The game is the game. You heard that before? The street game is the game. Guess what else is the game? Getting your life together. That's the game. And when I say game, it ain't a game nobody want to play. You think everybody want to get up and go to work every day? I'm doing videos in the car in South Carolina right now because my fiance in the house has to work. Do I want to be in there with her? Yeah, I want to be in there with her. But she has a responsibility, and so do I with what I'm doing to you guys right here talking. I accept it, and I love it, like she does with what she's doing in there. Everybody's path is different. Though we're on the same road, every day there are different forks in the same road that we take that get us to and from us being where we are and who we are at this present moment. You cannot stand in another person's shoes if they're standing in their own shoes. You can't. You can't stand in another person's spot because it's occupied by them. Two things can't occupy the same space at the same time. Look at these kids. 17 years old. Well, 16 to 50, and I forgot. I don't have my notes. Don't know anything about anything. Still developing their young minds, only to have it cut short because they want to act a certain way. Now, where did that come from? That type of mentality come from to be supplanted in their subconscious to think that's the right thing to do. They're sitting in jail right now where people that know them are in school moving forward. No matter what, they killed a woman that was doing the right thing out here and trying to follow her life as well and be a mom to her children. Ripple effect, people. I keep telling you that. It's a ripple effect. This woman's gone. Husband in mourning. Children devastated. The ones that did it was already devastated. Hurt people, so on and so forth. And it goes down the line. Until we start attacking this violence and this violent mentality and this I don't give a damn or I don't care mentality, we will never fix ourselves and it will always get worse. There are a lot of quitters out here. Nobody wants to think. Nobody wants to work hard. And when I say work hard on yourself. There are a lot of people broken out here, and broken people break more people. And this is an example such as this. And they're just seeing it. It's not hard to figure out the thing, but don't nobody want to say things because for certain reasons, certain ones of us get mad when you talk about stuff that ain't even got nothing to do with them. But when you bring up color or something like that, you the bad guy. I was saying a long time ago, I wish I could fix this. The first thing to fixing anything is accepting that you have a problem. Or we have a problem. And then when you do that, you get with those of like mind and you spread the word. It don't take no money to do that. Information is power, and it should be free. I talk on my videos sometimes. I'm like, yeah, some people need to be shown the flowers, and I do believe that. But I do believe jail does have a place in society, but a lot of people that's in jail shouldn't be there. It's a damn shame. 16 years old, man. I can remember when I was 16 years old, I had just had sex. I still was a kid, man. I still like having fun. And it's like now, it's like these kids are just out in the street because of reckless abandon. And I'm going to tell you something. We would be just like this if our parents didn't care about us a long time ago and have rules set up. See, nowadays ain't no rules set up. You get parents, especially a lot of these mothers out here that's raising these kids by themselves, they're going to say, just you watch. You keep doing that, something going to happen. Something going to happen. And watch, you'll see. And that's why they hit that street like that. A lot of people had these kids young. They still trying to live their life. What you think when you become a mom, your desires of wanting to go out and have fun and all this other stuff or be a dad goes away? That's the big disconnect we got. We got younger people having babies and still wanting to live their lives and trying to tiptoe around the responsibility and time it takes to raise a child and still live their lives. It's hard. It's hard for them. And that's the problem. A lot of these kids are raising themselves. A lot of people say, oh, I can raise it. You can only raise a male child. And a guy can only raise a female child so far. Can you bring them to 18 by taking care of them? Yes, but that's not raising. It's a difference between taking care of someone from 0 to 18 years old and raising them. To raise a human being, they have to have both the male and female aspects of the spectrum to make them whole by the time they're time to go out in the world. That's the completion. It is. Look at birds when they're in the nest. Mother and father have a role to play. You know what I'm saying? One is always there to make sure those kids do what? Don't stray too far away from the nest, because outside of the rim of where their household is death and predation waiting for them. A lot of these kids out here are not protected by the ones that are supposed to be the protectors. And it's the truth. We are failing, and a lot of us don't want to admit it. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This should have never had happened. And it's not her fault, but think about that. The ripple effect. What kind of taste do you think it left in them children's mouths, having to see their mother, who they saw trying to protect them, die right there? You don't think they feel empty? Boys are strong relationship to their mom. You don't think they have a hatred for the people that did that to their kids? The hate cycle continues. Why would you want to be put in that position where somebody hates you? All because you wanted to be seen a certain way. And the way you want to be seen is never works out today. I mean, who wants to be feared? Everybody want to be a tough guy. People want people to be scared of them. Whatever happened to respect? See, the thing is, you get points staying out of jail, not going in it. Those that been in there, we already know. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.